Earlier this year, the Nebraska National Guard was offered the opportunity to form a new partnership through the National Guard Bureau's State Partnership Program with Rwanda, a small nation located in Central Africa. On December 12, 2019, the Nebraska National Guard and Rwanda Defense Force will sign a state partnership agreement, officially establishing the start of a new partnership between the two organizations. Together, these two establishments will build a cooperative, mutually beneficial relationship that will benefit both organizations and their members. Both will share their cultural diversity and build upon their capability to serve their citizens. This agreement inaugurates an enduring relationship between the Rwandan Defense Force and the Nebraska National Guard. In preparation for this historic event, the Nebraska National Guard reached out to several Rwandan students attending the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. These students were invited to Nebraska's Joint Force headquarters for a cultural seminar and dinner.
The opportunity to engage with Rwandans before we ever go to Rwanda was really special for us. To get their perspective on their country and to see their love and their patriotism for their home country while spending 4 years here at the University of Nebraska was pretty amazing. And it gave us some incredible insight into the things we should expect and the things we should understand about their culture.
Following the seminar, the students participated in a brief ceremony to unveil the Rwandan flag, which is now displayed on the atrium floor of the Joint Force headquarters in Lincoln.
To unveil the flag on our floor, of the atrium of the Joint Force headquarters, and to see their pride in watching that happen, I think was just so special for us and special for them. And it's meant that we already have a relationship with Rwanda before we ever get there. So I think this is incredibly foundational to what we're about to embark upon with the Rwanda Defense Force.
One result of that cultural engagement was initiated by Lillian Uwanje, a Rwandan UNL student who volunteered to teach the basics of Kinyarwanda to soldiers and airmen slated to travel to Rwanda for the official state partnership signing ceremony.
It's a small group, it's a great setting. She's very passionate about sharing her language with us and helping us understand what to say when and how to say it. I must say that some of us are clearly still at the alphabet level, but we are making progress. And once again, just making that effort so that when we arrive in Rwanda and I have our first engagements with Rwanda Defense Forces and others, simply be able to say hello in their language, to say muraho, which means hello in the Kinyarwanda language, and to know the response if someone says that to us, which is muraho nesa, is just a great leap forward for us and recognizing them as a people. And so, again, what a difference maker. And it's been fun to do, too. I mean, it's great to have the group get together and listen to each other and try to form the words, the sounds of that language when most of us don't even speak a second language, and yet most Rwandans speak at least 2, if not 3 languages. So we have some work to do.
Lillian said she volunteered to teach the language to the Nebraskans as a change of scenery from UNL's campus, where she is currently a junior.
I think I have a lot of good times when I come here. I get to laugh a lot, and to see the progress that the people in my class learning Kinyarwanda are doing is very encouraging. Laugh at the words they can't pronounce and then see them pronounce them. So it's been laughing and encouragement, and it's been a good time.
Lillian also had some advice for the soldiers and airmen traveling to Rwanda.
Just feel free. It's, human interaction, and be yourself, because then they can learn from you, from the differences that we have, and be welcome to other people's differences too. Yeah, because things are going to be different, but there's something fascinating about differences and being able to learn from each other when we're open to learning and accepting each other.
Lillian plans to continue the language classes after the new year. But the events with the university students were not the only engagements to occur prior to the official partnership announcement.
Even before we've gotten there, we've already sent some folks over to engage with them. They're definitely eager, and as we are too, to form this partnership, form a relationship. And so the initial investment's going to be building relationships rapidly so we can get after the work that we mutually agree upon is important to all concerned.
The partnership will lay the foundation for a long-term relationship by sharing expertise in emergency and disaster response, as well as strengthening cooperation in peacekeeping operations and readiness.
The main purpose of state partnership program is to pursue mutually agreed upon democratic ideals and values across the globe. And when you look at what Rwanda is already doing, they are a significant player in peacekeeping operations on the African continent. And so they will probably teach us more about that than we will ever teach them. So that's one of my goals, is to understand that mission set better and how that's doctrinally influenced, particularly by the United Nations. The other things, though, that we're interested in, and they are interested in us working together on, is in the areas of engineering, aeromedical missions, medical evacuation missions, aviation, and then logistics. So those will be the main lines of efforts over the first several years with the Rwanda Defense Force.
The Nebraska and Rwanda pairing is the 77th partnership under the State Partnership Program. This will be Nebraska's second state partnership, as the state will continue its shared relationship with the Czech Republic and the Texas National Guard.
We are firmly committed to being fully engaged with the Czechs, as we have been for over 26 years now. I think there's an amazing potential here to do things with the Rwandans and the Czechs together with us in Nebraska that will leverage the program and leverage the idea of democratic influences on the African continent. And we should recognize that right up front, that this is an enduring strategy, a long-term strategy. This is not a one and done kind of event or 1 year event. We will be at this for a long time, and I fully expect that 25 years from now we'll be celebrating our 25th year partnership with the Rwanda Defense Forces and continuing to do amazing things.